are you doing? We hope you're having a lovely time. Thank you again for joining us today. So, we wanted to talk about something very interesting that we had been just thinking about during the course of a week, and we thought that it was worth having this conversation with you guys. So, you know how people say that if something is for you, you don't need to try much, like it will just get to you, or if something is yours, you don't need to put in effort because, I mean, it's yours, so why try hard, right? So that's what I wanted to talk about. What is the essence of effort or work in a relationship when you feel like this is your person? What do you think, babe?
Yeah, I think effort is important and very necessary in a relationship. I remember a story about one person, there was somebody telling a story about a wife who asked their husband to say, well, it's been like 15 years that we've been married. How come you've never told me? No, in fact, it was like 30 years in a marriage. I said, how come you've never told me that you love me? And the husband responded, hey, before we got married, I told you that I love you. And if anything ever changes, I will let you know. I mean, it might sound so sweet, like, yeah, that means he's kept on loving me. But I mean, there hasn't been any effort to show this person that, I mean, they are loved. As much as it is sweet, it is important to tell somebody that you love them. And that's an effort. Trust me, in relationships, in marriages, sometimes it's like hard to just say that I love you. But as we are saying, it is important to put in effort. So effort is necessary in every relationship. Don't have a laissez-faire kind of lifestyle relationship or in relationship wise where you don't do anything. You don't take your partner for dates. You don't ask your partner, for instance, for you to have a special time, like just the two of you, just some quality time. It takes effort, and it's not one-sided effort. It's both-sided.
Yeah.
Everybody has to put in something. Don't just wait for the other person. Yeah.
I think you have a point, and I think saying that if something is for you, then you don't need to put in effort, I think that's a myth. And I think that's a myth that we need to clear, especially in relationships, because we have a lot of people that are frustrated in relationships because they were expecting the partner to put in effort, but then the partner just treats them like every other person. Like, I don't need to buy my girl anything, I don't need to do anything for my guy because, I mean, he's not even difficult, or she's not even a difficult person. She's very easy, you know.
Yeah.
She's pleased so easily, so
She doesn't even complain.
she doesn't even complain, right? So you begin to get comfortable. But remember that there are other people that would also like your person. And when your partner is hungry for your effort and they're not seeing it, but see this other person giving them that kind of effort, that's why a lot of people begin to shift and start liking other people.
Yeah.
So we are out here blaming our partners and saying, you know, I did everything for this guy, I did everything for this girl, but she left me still and whatnot. The question comes back to, where are you putting effort? You as a lady, where you putting effort? You in as a guy as well, where you putting in effort? If this effort can be put in, like, go the extra mile. And see, we talked about this some time ago, where we were saying that it's not about money per se. It's, you know, phone calls, it's text, it's communicating, it's quality time, it's walks. All of those things don't cost you money. When you have some money, yes, the dates will come in, yes, but there are things that you can do with your partner that will show love without spending money. But if you're going to stay and say, I don't even need to call my partner, I'll call her in the night before sleeping, like, that kind of attitude is killing a lot of relationships. So you need to put in effort. I'm sorry to tell you that it's a myth to believe that you don't need to try hard. You've got to try hard for that relationship to be healthy.
So just like you have said it, just because you think that this person is yours doesn't mean you don't have to do anything to please them, anything to ensure that your relationship is moving forward. And we're not saying start comparing your relationships to other people. Just do your best, that the best that you can do in your relationship, you know, and all good things will come to thee. All right, so just work hard on your relationship. Okay, we're not trying to make you do so much in a relationship, but we're just trying to advise you that it is important to do something and to apply effort, to put in effort in your relationships.
So
Yeah.
write her that later, send her that text,
Make a
send him that
call.
text, buy him that gift, visit him wherever, like plan that trip,
Yeah.
whatever you have to do, whether in marriage or in dating. Put in the effort. I also think that a lot of times we find that people used to put in effort at the dating stage,
Yeah.
but once they get married, we've heard a lot of people that are like, we don't even do anything anymore. You've got to wake up, bruv. There's a song at Baka for some Zambian song back in the days. So you don't want anybody coming in. We don't want people to leave their partners. We want you guys to be together, to be healthy, to be godly. So put in the effort.
Yeah, and to you who's probably saying that my partner doesn't put in a lot of effort, sit down with him or her and just talk to them. Sometimes all it takes is you asking, because your partner thinks you're okay and everything is fine. So just say, I would actually love it if you did this and this. I mean, we have done some videos on how you can actually prompt your partner to do some of those things. So you can check out some of our videos. Anyways, thank you so much for watching and see you next week. Bye-bye.